Okay, I can only imagine what is in that pile. There's a lot of rubble, a lot of car parts, XB, front mudguard, and just so many things that I guess we'll never know. But there's a lot of things around the edges, so let's have a look at that. Toyota Corolla. I'm thinking it's a Corolla. The other little Corolla that I saw was around about a 67. This one could be around about a 70, because anything having a metal grille would have to be around 1970, I think. Okay, I'll climb through. There's lots of branches and there's probably a lot of holes as well. Just have to be a bit careful. It is the start of the video after all. I don't want to crash right at the start. Okay, this looks like a Falcon. This one here, XD. There's a number up on the tower, Shocky Tower, so I'll find out what that one is. The Corolla is a little station wagon. There's a lift back there. It's that dark grey, that stormy grey colour, I think. Not a whole lot else except for that grille, which is in restorable condition. I'll climb up over this Falcon if I can. Maybe that way, and we'll get a look at that number. Alright, I'm sure you can see that. We'll work that out later. There's the plastic bumper, so that's probably XD, XE. Yeah, all sorts of stuff scattered through here. There's parts of a cut up yellow car as well. So we've got a Falcon, we've got a Corolla so far. Yeah, there's an XB Falcon mudguard. Oh, XC. Alright, that's an XC. Yeah, that's the extended version there. Alright, so that's an XC. Alright, I'll gather my stuff. And carry on. There's quite a bit of stuff in here. Yeah, there's no easy way of getting through here. I have to sort of crawl a little bit, so I'll see you in a sec. There's the other XC mudguard. That red thing reminds me of an Escort. Nah, some things just really aren't worth trying to ID, especially when there's so much more in here. All right, there's a diff there, a drum brake diff with a long aluminium part there, that thing. So that's a giveaway for something. Oh, it's a 4-door, whatever this is. It's a 4-door red. Okay, this could be all part of the Escort. There'd be so much buried in here. There's so much metal and plastic and rubber poking out. This is a well-known area. People have been dragging stuff out of here for ages. That'd be a falcon looking at that radius rod bracket there, or yeah, whatever that is. That, yeah, where the radius rod goes on. Blue car. Don't know yet. The back of this little car is a Celica, probably a TA. I think they were a TA Celica. That little one there, they were a very nice looking car. Very nice to drive with really nice 5-speed gearboxes. They just drove so well. The one I drove did anyhow. All right, that's, yeah, don't know. This could be that XC, parts of the XC, those mudguards could belong to this car. I think I can get in here and get the number off it. All right, here's this one. There should be a number on this here. I wonder if there's a number where that usual spot is. Now I've got a torch and I've got even a magnifying glass with me. It doesn't look like there's anything stamped on there. That's a bit of a shame. But it surely does look like falcon, even though that battery tray there doesn't look quite right. So maybe this was after the XC? All right, I'll just get a few things out and have a closer look. Oh, that's good. Okay. Now, if we'll get that eavesdropper out of the way, and I'll get some stuff. Got a torch and a little teeny magnifying glass. That's what it's going to take for me to find anything. So many sticks. There we go. Gotta say, I do find that very unusual. Can't really pick up anything on there. Because at least you'd feel something. All right, that's a no. All right, that definitely has falcon parts there. Typical falcon, but right, I'll get in around the other side, see if I can check the dash. It does have some parts there. I think it might have been manual. It has a hole through the dash there. Up into here we go. Oh, it's full of dirt. Oh, this is an old falcon. Oh, look at that. Okay, it's an XY or an XW. So what that would tell me, and I can't really see anything else, it was a red, or that burgundy interior that you can see there. I'll just have to straighten my camera on here. There we are. Okay, oh, I wonder if there's a glove box down in there, because that would have information. Oh gee, am I going to really crawl? Am I going to crawl around today? Maybe I am, because that'll tell us if it's falcon or Fairmont. There's no door to show me any extra chrome. Wow, so there's a falcon buried under here. Okay, so that would put the numbers when I get out of here and don't get poked by things. And it's probably not here yet, it's gone. I remember some of the numbers being on the radiator support panel. Oh look, it's here then. This is where it is. Just there. Alright, I'm just going to have to give that a bit of a rub and see if I can get... Alright, I'll try that. But that didn't really bring anything to... Oh, yes I did. Yes I did. This will rub. Oops. Alright. And then we'll have a look and see if there's anything on there at all. I can feel something under the rust. I mean, this is a bit desperate, but you know, I don't expect to find all the details, if there's anything here at all, if I'm even in the right spot. Alright, that should be enough. Yeah, nah. There's the faintest something there, if I'm even in the right spot. Yeah, I can see a G. I think I can see a G there, but whether it's a GJ or a GH, I don't know. But yeah, look, there are, just right there, there are some numbers, yeah. Alright, so there it is. It's either an XY or an XW. Oops. Okay, that's all I've got on that one. That's interesting. Okay. Around the corner we'll go. But there we are. 70s, early 70s, or possibly 1969. Falcon, there's all, you know, who knows what's under there. Who knows? And it's winter time, a lot of this has died down, which is good. Snakes should be hiding somewhere. Okay, here's another Toyota. All right, nothing else on there. I think that's Toyota. Another little wagon. There's something under there. There's part of a green car, I think. Okay, we've got a little folded up something or other here. Yeah, it'll be really hard to tell what we've got. Gee, that's a big panel. Still going. Look at that. Oh, that's almost like the back of an F100 or something. All right, time for the bag to come off. Oh, drop that torch in the bag. All right, so we've got... No, I really don't know, but the colour looks Ford. Looks like a Ford green, a jewel green or something. Okay, look at that thing. That's a wheel arch. That must be the back. It's a fuel cap with a fuel filler. Is there? Wheel arch. That looks like the back of an F100 from the 70s. That's what I'm thinking. So it's just the back, just the tray. or just, you know, the style side. I'll get down here and move that drum. Now I've got some corrugated iron. I don't know what's going on under there. There's your little wagon there. All right, get some more of this out of here. That looks like a Valiant VG era there. I think I've mentioned before, I don't really know my Valiants as well. I think I know Holden and Falcon a bit better. Okay, there's the back. I'm going to peek in there. I really should take advantage of having a torch and not throwing everything all over my stuff. Alright. Just get a little excited, I do. Here it is. No, that ain't it. Here we are. So I can peek in there. Alright. And up under. Nothing living under there, so okay. Not giving up. Oh, we're on that end. Okay, that's the cab end. Okay, so it's this end. We may see the taillight area, and that'll be in this pipe. There it is, just in there. So I'm calling that a Ford. At least an F100 could be bigger. I know it's a long looking tray. So there's the other. All right, I can get in here. While I'm here, I'm not going to give up so easy. It is early in the day, early in the vid, so I've got some energy. Oh, look at this nice one, buried in there. Nice little trim piece. Okay, well, there it is. Yep, big Ford tray. Oh, there's a blue thing up there. It's a bit of a Ford colour too. Looks like deep aqua. Right, I'll leave my things here and walk on up here. Just so much stuff. Yeah. Be lots of holes under here. Okay. Oh, blue drum. Gets a bit steep. It's a tin. It's a fairly steep little edge I'm on here. Okay, I don't want to see any shiny eyes, any shiny scales. If I do, it's my own stupid fault. Alright, blue. Something tells me it's an Escort panel van. Oh, yeah, can't like it. Okay. Alright, still good. That, probably a refrigerator or something. Just want to get a bit closer. Alright, something to hang on to. Oh, look at that. That's that little air vent on the back of a Escort panel van is what I'm going with. Yeah. Really sophisticated rust repair panel in there. Okay. All right, not much there. But that looks like the side windows of a panel van. I thought I saw blue around here somewhere else, so now I don't want to slide. I've got the feeling I'm going to slide. I don't want to slide. I don't know where my footprints were from before. I hope they don't find me with this video evidence to find what happened to him. Yeah, crumpled Escort van. That's just tin. No, I don't see any cats or rats or even mice, you know. Really don't see any of that. Thought you'd see some wild animals. All right. Okay. All right, I'll grab my stuff and look along the edge of this one and make my way across to a little bit of Gemini. There's a part of a Gemini, but I can look up into there and see. Okay, there's your little wagony thing. Looks like a Toyota, but who knows? It kind of has Subaru vibes as well, but all right, that's all overgrown. Yes, just lots of dry little cubby houses down in there for critters. All right. Something there, but I think it's there's a big fridge down there, and down there further is a big washer, so could be more white goods just up here. Yeah, that's like some big commercial kind of stovey thing. That's the back of a car. Right, that could be a quarter of an XE Falcon or something. Yeah, there's an oven thing. Or probably a freezer. Ford. Let's have a look at the Ford. If I'm right, wow, it's kind of a blank panel across the back there. It does have the big lights, so we'll clear this quarter off and have a look. Kind of changed my mind at the moment, but yeah, that's it's got a real sharp little corner on it there. Maybe not, that boot looks too small. And with no number plate or I don't know what is there on the XD, XE. Can't picture it. It does have that little vent up on the side. Oh, there's a mustard thing up there. No. Oh, am I going to see what the mustard thing is? Oh, I think I am. All right, that one there. Maybe a Telstar or a Meteor or a Laser or something. One of the early sedan. Okay, I can see a sticker from something. Headers suspension. All right. Right, if I can step up on here. Oh, there's one of those cubby holes I was talking about. I don't like them. Then what are you doing here then? Right. Tower, Falcon, gold. No, I thought it was something really special for a second then. Alright, still, got to get around here. Oh, this is, I'm glad I'm checking this one out. Alright, let's check the tower area. Come on, I hope everybody got the message that I was here and have left the area. Okay, you got one of those charcoal canisters, so it could be late XB, could be XC or anything after that. But here we are. I should be able to get info off here, so I'll give that a bit of a rub with something. Oh, I guess it's going to have to be a wet finger. I'll get the torch. Alright, what have I got? Torch. If that magnifying glass is still in my pocket. Yes, organised. Because I know this colour, this is maybe a Tropicana gold. Okay, we've got a JG. JG 23. JG 23 RL. RL. We'll see what. Looks like a 98212, but I'm looking for the engine. Is that a C on the end? Should have bought that little bit of sandpaper, shouldn't I? Alright, I'm going to get my little tool. Just bear with me. Oh, there's your C. Okay, I'll get a good clear shot of this. And that one didn't come out too good. 9, 8. Alright, we've got JG23RL 98. I think it's a 2 or a that one's a bit hard. That one there, I'm not having a lot of luck with that one. Not important, of course, but okay, we've got a C, so it's 6-cylinder. 98312. Anyway, there's the important part. 23. That's the model. That's the date. That's the serial. That's the engine. J is Australia. G is Broadmeadows. So that's everything we can see there. This is very exciting. I do like this. And that's a Gemini. Oh, here it is. It's up this way. It's the first Gemini that we had. It's the one with Isuzu, Holden Isuzu written on the back. Although not on the back of this one. We've got half of a car. There it is. Petrol tank. And one back door. All sawn off. Cut up and dumped. Yep. Fancy pinstriping. Right, now I'm going to go down to what I think is, well, it is. I mean, it must be. It's a Subaru. I'm guessing I know the Subaru part, but I'm guessing which one. I think it could be a Leone. If you have a look. I saw some of these cars on the tail end of my other video. So I was able to do a slight bit of research and organising myself for this one. So I'll just go through here. Asparagus fern, traveller's palm. Oh look, cassia bicapsularis. That's probably the weed version. And Tana Camara. That's our super weed. I've been holding this silly tripod the wrong way. Now, holes. There are gullies and stuff through here. This is the main drain off the edge of the hill. It's carved some big gullies down there. But have a look at this. There's your flat 4. There's a gearbox right up there. I never knew the gearbox was kind of, seems like a strange place to me, but anyhow. Looks like a manual. I think that's, no, I won't even guess. And it's got a carburetor. I'm sure there's a carburetor melted off there, so it's your dizzy. So look at that thing. And that, yeah, and it's got the twin headlights on this one. Disc brake front. And it's a 2-door. It's a huge long door. So, okay. That will do for this one. Now there's a little bit more in here, but it's going to take me a fair while to inspect this one the way I sort of, there's a lot to look at. So I'll end this one here, and I've got, I suppose this could be part 1 and part 2 will just be a single car. It's right here in this area. So, all right, thanks for looking. See you soon. Bye.